Alright guys, Dragon Ball Daima is out, and as a huge Dragon Ball fan, boy do I have a lot to say. There was a lot of throwbacks, some new lore was dropped, and some things were even changed.
No, actually, I think retconned is more like it.
And we're going to talk about all of it, so make sure to watch till the end for some surprises. Now, the episode starts off with a detailed recap of the entire Dragon Ball story, similar to what was done in Dragon Ball superhero movie. But compared to that, things were kicked up a bit because we get to learn a lot of new things.
Well, I don't really watch Dragon Ball, so I don't even know much about this. And I always wondered why Goku looked the same in almost all his anime arcs, unlike Naruto or Ichigo.
Exactly, the narration was done so well. It did a good job of explaining Dragon Ball to someone who is new to it. For the first time ever, we are taken to the demon world where we see what seems to be a Kai and a demon watching every event that has ever unfolded in the Dragon Ball continuity, and we later find out that Kai's name is Degasu and he is related to the Supreme Kai.
You keep saying Kai, but what exactly is a Kai?
Well, simply put, a Kai is a god of and an overseer of creation. Well, moving on, Degasu questions whether Goku and Vegeta are margins because they have so much power and they can fly and shoot light and all of that. And the demon, whose name we now know to be Goma, highlights that margins have pointy ears while non-margins have round ears. Which doesn't really make sense because Majin Buu doesn't have pointy ears. I mean, could that mean that Buu is a special case among the Majins and other Majins have a human-like appearance but with pointy ears and probably a lower power level because they kept referencing that they could be Majins, so maybe it could be. Well, they go on to address the existence of Earth's Dragon Balls being a surprise, stating that they did not know about Shenron, they only knew about Porunga.
Porunga? You make it sound like it's the name of another dragon from a different set of Dragon Balls from another planet. Wait, don't tell me I'm correct.
And of course, they make mention about Namex escaping the demon world, and they later reveal that Namekians are demons, not slugs or aliens.
I thought they were aliens. I'm pretty sure I've heard of planet Namek a few times before.
I mean, yes. Piccolo was once called Demon King Piccolo earlier in the franchise, so I guess they are going to return to that storyline.
We also get to see Degesu's sister, who was watching everything with them from somewhere. And to be honest, I don't get good vibes from her. I know a shrewd woman when I see one. We get to see a glimpse of android-looking thingies called Tamagamis. What is this? Okay, so they are protecting the demon world Dragon Balls and they decide to use the ones on Earth to make everyone children. It's almost like they've done this before. Anyway, they also mention something called the evil third eye that grants ultimate power. Yeah, like we haven't heard that before. So they leave the demon world with a really old Namekian and discover that the shrewd woman had already left for Earth before them. I'm calling it now, she's a snake. Speaking of suspicious people, someone was eavesdropping on their entire conversation, a young demon boy. And I bet he's gonna be the one to help out Goku and the others.
Anyways, we get to Earth to see them celebrating Trunks' birthday, and Goku asks the Supreme Kai how he unfused from Kibito Kai, which is another weird thing because in Dragon Ball Super episode 31, we see that they unfused with the help of the Namekian Dragon Balls. So when did they fuse again? That's the question. Also, Goku says the fusion can't be undone, and they said Majin Buu has to eat them, to defuse them, which makes sense because that happened in Dragon Ball Z, the Buu Saga with Vegito and Buu. But then again, if you remember in Dragon Ball Super episode 66, didn't Goasu, who is also a Supreme Kai, state that the fusion is only permanent when it's with Kais, but when it comes to mortals it only lasts 1 hour? Well, after that we get an awesome fight scene with Vegeta and Goku, after which Degasu, the Demon King Goma, and the old Namekian that they go with, whose name we now know as Never, arrive on the lookout. Never displays a power we've never seen before, no pun intended, which is to automatically attract the Dragon Balls to his location and reverse them from being stone, something we have never seen any other Namekian do.
Stone? What do you mean stones? Why are there stones?
Well, the thing is, after you make a wish, you can't use the Dragon Balls for a year. Within that time, the Dragon Balls turn to stone. The trio make their wish and the episode ends without us even seeing what they look like as kids, but I'm guessing we have an idea already. Overall, the animation is crisp, the colors are vibrant, the sound is awesome, the character designs are solid. I'll give this episode an 8.5 out of 10.
Thanks for sticking till the end. Until the next video, see ya.